Barry?
You had to come back for the second half. Got a face full of hooks.
Plantation Boat Mart's Into the Blue, presented by Invincible, with Captain Scott Walker and Captain Steve Roger.
So Scotty, got you back in Key West.
Yeah, man.
Came awfully early in the dark. I didn't mean to do that to you on your little staycation.
Yeah.
But
Started getting out of the Perry and those pretty beds in the morning, I'll tell you.
oh, that's a nice hotel.
Yes, it is. Morning, Steve.
Hey, good morning, Scotty.
How'd you get here so early?
Early bird gets the worm, they say.
How about this Perry Hotel? Is it easy to find in the dark?
Oh yeah, I got that Omni sense.
Man, Stock Island's really moving up in the world.
That thermal imagery's freaking moving up in the world, I'll tell you that.
Well, you're here in the dark, that means we got to be doing something important today.
Yeah.
I see some big poles and an early start in our future.
Yeah, man, we'll do a little refishing, try to catch some bait.
I'm not going to hold you up. Go ahead and start it up. Pilchards, huh?
Yes, sir.
I'll get my rain gear out. You ready to go?
Yeah, man.
All right. Let her go, Cap. I'll get tight.
Man, coming over here in the dark with that,
Yeah,
really nice.
that's cool. I was here for the install, the things that thing can do. We're just getting started on. But it looks like it's noon right now. With all those channel markers in Key West, weaving in and out, and you're here at 5:30 in the morning, can't beat that. This means longer days for us. More fish.
You can stay out till dark now, buddy. With that new camera, I was just starting to figure it out. Obviously, there's a lot of different functions that it has that you were teaching me once I got you on the boat. But wow, it's really nice to have that third eye out there. You know, it's you got your radar, you got your chart. You know what I mean? But having that night vision and thermal, it really makes a difference. Safety, you know, it just takes it to a whole nother level.
Sure does. The OmniSense is the nicest one I've ever used. I mean, I've used them for 20 years, but that thing's got a great picture. It picks up everything, and it actually is really easy to use.
The plan today, the reason I got you up so early, we're gonna catch some bait. We're gonna get out on the reef. It's rough as all get out. Catch some yellowtail, bend the pole, and get back to the dock as soon as possible.
I like the game plan. You're already ready to catch bait. I can just grab the boat.
I put on everything I own.
You got a lot more slickers than I have.
This has been a real winner this year.
I know. The first one in a while. It's crazy that we still get out and catch fish, but you're making it happen. I'm ready to go. Early bird gets the worm, baby. Let's go.
Sir. I'm gonna get rid of this. This was awesome. This OmniSense getting over here in the
You
dark.
want me to set you up with the bottom machine so we can look for those early morning pilch?
Yeah.
Bait's getting tough in Key West, having to leave in the dark nowadays.
Yeah, you know, it's not that the bait's getting tough. It's just some of the different schools in that deeper water, they sometimes respond a little bit better when they can't see the net. You know, I think it's more of a sneak attack approach than it is that it's tough to get.
That's sinking. Get away from that one. Gonna get stuck in it. It ain't gonna get away.
Not my best throw.
Well, you can't torque from up that high. That torque. Got it. How nice is having that electric motor, trolling motor. That got to the bottom. I'm gonna open a lid on this one.
So we were able to get some bait in the channel early in the morning. Wasn't as good as we'd like, but it was enough to get us started, and it had me confident enough that we could start heading out to the fishing hole. It's really hard to run to a fishing hole without bait in the boat. Even if you know where it's at, things change daily. So once we had a few in the boat right there at the marina, simple, easy, we started heading down and we started looking for pelicans.
It was nice to be able to, with the radar and then the nice set of Nikon binoculars, we found those pelicans down around that corner. And it's just a matter of time before you drifted right over them and made a couple more throws, and then we were ready to go.
Plantation Boat Marts Into the Blue, presented by Invincible, is brought to you by Plantation Boat Mart and Marina. Unbeatable prices guaranteed. Yamaha. Reliability starts here. Waypoint, the destination for outdoor entertainment. Ameritrail Trailers. The Perry Hotel, the original Key West. Battleborn Batteries. Spear One Charters. Nikon. And by Killer Dock Fish Cleaning Station.
The Florida Keys has the largest reef tract in the continental United States. So any island you stay on, any place you come down and visit, you're gonna have a nice reef. You could either snorkel or get out there and do a little fishing. Tons of Yellowtail Snapper. It's one of the main fish that you'll find in a restaurant down here. It's excellent eating, beautiful fish. So that was the plan, just to bend the rod and get some good eats. I fired up the big rod, which was electric, which was kind of, hardcore, but is what we had, and it was the heaviest. I wanted the heaviest tackle we had, so if we had any chance to beat the sharks. And I dropped down a few times with an electric rod with a live bait, just to get things going. A warship coming for us, Scott.
Came all this way and we got to move.
See what you got. See what you got, Mr. Electric.
That didn't last.
What you got, baby?
What do you got going on there?
A lot of head shaking.
I'm not even ready for this.
Old amberjack.
That lid.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Swing it over here. There you go.
I'm gonna drop it in the water.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
No worries.
Well, that is not what I was after, but we'll take it.
Just a drag checker.
Happy Valentine's Day, Mr. Amberjack. All right, all the knots are nice and tight now. Leader straight.
No, it's once you start seeing those yellowtails, it's hard. It is hard to actually wait for them to get a little closer, but with that bottom rod going, they did come storming up pretty quick. So I was able to start picking away at them. But the funny thing was, right at the beginning, there was as many Cero Mackerels as there were yellowtails.
Ooh.
Oh, there he is.
Nice shark. Beat him, baby, beat him. Nice shark.
It's gonna be a race.
Nice fish.
Nice fish. So was the shark. Holy bull shark. He was snorting them.
He was trying.
I didn't quite have my drag set just heavy enough. Nice reef tail. Take those all day long, limit our limit.
You know, with that reef fishing, when you put that chum in the water, Scott, all kinds of animals start to rise up. You know, not just the yellowtail, but you always seem to get a lot of jacks and then Cero mackerel. You know, they love to get in there and eat that chum too.
I'm gonna put that piece of wire on there and catch me some Ceros next.
There you go. We get all the reef dwellers.
I haven't had any Pringles fried Cero in a long time.
Oh, you're gonna catch my Cero mackerel with wire before I catch him on
Just
fly.
one. They're jacked up.
16-pound world record we were about to get. He's got on freaking bait.
They're going to the captain's table. I got 30 of them following this one. Oh yeah, Cero Mackerel.
All right, Scotty.
I'll get you.
I went from electric reel on the bottom
Yeah.
to fly fisherman. I can change. I'm like a chameleon, dude. A little fly, my little shot of wire, to my Albright, little 25-pound tippet, to my fly rod.
I'll get them chummed up as soon as you're ready.
Plantation Boat Marts Into the Blue, presented by Invincible, is brought to you by Invincible, when you're serious. The Florida Keys, Key West, close to perfect, far from normal. Rodan Marine. OmniSense Systems. Academy Sports. Have fun out there. Warbird Fishing Gear. Yeti, built for the wild. Daiwa. And by Golden Boat Lifts.
So Scott, I brought that fly rod along with us, just in case something presented itself. This time of year in the winter on the reef, you know, you can have big amberjacks come to the top, big king mackerel. You know, Cero mackerel is almost a given this time of year. Ooh, popper is on fire. Get the old 9-weight, Scott.
Can't have it all.
Oh, no wonder, got him in the belly. How many of these you want to eat, Scott?
I'll take a half a dozen of those.
Half a dozen?
Yeah.
All right. In case you don't know, Cero mackerel, a little bit different than the Spanish. It's got the little spots on them and the long bar. But the Spanish tends to just have spots.
And they're delicious.
And they bite. Boy, do they bite. And they got razor sharp teeth. Once we had those fish so fired up, I knew it was going to be super easy. Wanted to use that popper, and what that did, being a popper, it floats and pops the water. It really makes that bite up on the surface, you know, so it's a really visual. A lot of times guys don't get to see the bite, so that popper makes that really cool to have that bite just pop right on the surface. Really cool.
Bonita?
I don't know, that was a big old bust. big one too. I need a bigger fly.
Here we go. Well, they're pretty much super surfacey.
Into the Blues Offshore Academy, brought to you by Academy Sports.
Hey, this is Captain Scott Walker in Into the Blue. Our new 36 Invincible has a new feature on it. It's the Omnisense night vision camera. Ours is the Ulysses Mini Plus. It has so many features in it, I can't give them all to you at once. We were just filming in Key West and Steve had to pick me up at dark 30. We had a long run ahead of us and it was very important that we got an early start. But with the new night vision camera, Steve was able to run from his house through the mangrove canals, come in the cut, pick me up, and we were still back out in the dark hours before the sun came up. When you're out there trying to watch the radar, watching your night vision, looking for day markers in the dark, looking for sailboats anchored in the dark, if you can find that feature on your radar, you just touch the radar screen and the Omnisense is going to track right to it immediately. You don't have to fumble with your fingers to try to find it up, down, left, right in the dark. Just hit that target on your radar and it's going to focus on it till you get there and see if that's what you're looking for. Whether it is or not, you'll know immediately with the high clarity of the screen and all the cameras all at work. You know, we had our limit of Yellowtails. We're all the way down there. Speedos are popping in the bag, and I found that they would eat that sabiki pretty easily. You took the sabiki job over, and I fired the kite up. We run out of wind, but we want to get the Speedos out to see what was actually in our chum line besides just the Speedos and the Yellowtails. And it doesn't take long before you get one of those Speedos out. Double hook, I mean hooks everywhere. It's long bait, long rigs. And I never even was able to set my bait for half a dozen times. We only had 8 baits. I mean, it was game on with some nice kings. Oh boy, got him on.
Got him on. Barry?
Had to come back for the second half. Got a face full of hooks. I think it's a pretty standard King Mac.
Gone?
No, I was just getting to the surface.
Go out there.
He loves the engines. What's that file on him? Is that African?
Speedos. No, another king.
Oh, there's another king with him. They're mates for life. Think we can de-hook this one?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the one you wanted out.
Perfect.
That's how you do it, right there.
Perfect.
I'll straighten that out, put it right back up.
Once that wind kind of fell out, Scott, it was, we caught plenty fish for the day. And I decided let's just give it one last little hoorah. We'll troll around the chum slick with those Speedos we had caught, because that's one of the best baits out there, period, bar none. And we were able to get a really good bite. Unfortunately, it didn't come unglued, but it was all in all, it was just a great day out there on the reef, and that's why I never gets old fishing on the reef here in Key West.
I'll tell you, when the bull sharks found our Speedos, it was time to head on home.
That's a good sign. All right.
Take it easy on the old man.
I am, buddy. I'll take it easy on you. I'm just as old as you are. Not really, but just as beat up. All right, here we go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.